both belong. Join the conference, it's gonna be lit. Curipod fam, you don't wanna miss it. In this digital age, we gather online. No need to travel, no waiting in line. From the comfort of home, our passion tastes like. Afraid we dividers, but our heart bars are right. Can't attend live, don't let it dismay. Plays on the way, just a click, no delay. Curicon, the future's awesome. We're writing, teaching, they both belong. Join the conference, it's gonna be lit. Curipod fam, you don't wanna miss it. So spread the word, let the assignment unfold. Curicon's the place for teachers, it's all one. In the rhyme of life, together we'll find. Our Curicon, let make the future come alive.
And we have the wonderful Christy joining us here. She ended our last session and made it in time to open this one. Yay. So welcome to Awesome Day 1, Session 4. We're getting into the heart of our Monday CureCon adventure. I'm Amanda Fox, your host and Curipod Community Manager, here with Christy Cloud. I hope you're all fueled up and snacking on some amazing, curious, and orange goodies, because we're about to dive into a world of mind-blowing ideas and creative sparks around the world of student accessibility. At Curipod, we believe in turning education into a thrilling journey that's accessible to everyone, and this session is no exception.
So are you guys ready to unleash your curiosity and let your imaginations run wild? Who knows? Maybe that orange drink is going to fuel not only your energy, but also your creative genius, because we've got another genius here with us. I cannot wait to introduce our next speaker right here from Georgia. Georgia is representing tonight. Okay.
It is. And we got the orange peachy shirts on, Peach State.
Right. And Renee Dawson is an educational technology specialist at Atlanta Public Schools. She's responsible for professional development and one-to-one coaching cycles for the staff. She enjoys learning all ed tech looks like and loves collecting certification badges that comes with learning. It's like digital stickers. She also creates content for grades 3 through 7 on Teachers Pay Teachers, and we'll throw that in the chat.
Absolutely. I'm on it. So if you want to find some wonderful resources from Renee, check the chat on YouTube. We're dropping her resources in. So Renee's going to share AI for student accessibility with us. In today's rapidly evolving educational landscape, it's really hard to ensure that all of our students have equal access to learning opportunities. And it's paramount that we are inclusive when we are delivering content. And with AI, there's no exception. AI has emerged as a powerful tool to address accessibility challenges and empower students with diverse needs. This session is going to be engaging, and it's going to enlighten us on the transformative potential of how AI can be used for students of all abilities. And without further ado, let's bring up Renee.
Hi, Renee.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm well. How are you guys?
Awesome. It's great to see you.
Doing good. We're rocking it. Yeah, we've got Georgia in the house.
Georgia came through strong today.
It did. Yeah, I'm a native of Georgia. I lived there for 32 years before being drugged to Kentucky, kicking and screaming. To my Kentuckians watching, I have acclimated. I have accepted that it snows, and I've embraced the bluegrass state. So,
well, we miss you in Georgia.
Well, I'm excited. I get to go back to GAETC this year. Make sure you find us in orange. Renee, you have a wonderful session where you're going to be highlighting Curipod as well. So make sure you check her out if you're in Georgia, in the Atlanta area. We're going to be crashing your session with stickers and swag. So, be on the lookout.
Yay.
All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do this.
Here we go. AI for accessibility.
Yes, so please join my Curipod. Join code 64547. Join it with me and work along with us as we go through our Curipod and our presentation today.
If you click on the person button, it will open the join screen where they can scan their QR codes.
The person button. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yep. And it will also put that pin up there.
All right.
There we go. All right, we're going to pop down and let you rock some AI magic.
All right. Thank you. All right, we give everybody a couple more seconds. I got 20 people in. 21 now. All right, Thriving Pasta's ready to go. All right, let's get started. So today we're going to talk about AI for accessibility. How are you feeling today? I just kind of want to know where everyone's at, how we're feeling. It's one of the later sessions of the evening. I know you've been at work all day long. How are we feeling today? Was tired, kind of the end of the day. Yeah, you're just grabbing a couple of minutes. Excited to oh no! Hopefully I can take some stuff away. Some fun presentations for that night. Use some tips to use with your students. Woo! I'm tired tonight. It's a Monday. Everybody's got a case of the Mondays. It's 7 o'clock Eastern time where I am. Might be later where you are. So hopefully I can wake you up a little bit with some fun accessibility options. So let's talk about AI for accessibility, how you can transform education for your students with disabilities. As I mentioned, I'm Renee Dawson. I'm an educational technology specialist in Atlanta Public Schools. Prior to this, I taught special education for 15 years, and I mainly focused on assistive technology for 7 of those 15 years. I've taught in almost every grade level and almost every type of special education setting, with the majority of my time in upper elementary and middle school. I believe that every child can learn with the right tools and support, which is why we're here tonight talking about AI for accessibility. So just to kind of get an idea, what's your familiarity with AI tonight? Hopefully we know at least what it is. But be honest, if you have no idea, it's totally cool. If you're not totally sure, that's all right too. All right, we got some roast mouse. All right, let's dig in. I know of it, okay. But thank you for being honest. Totally fine. All right, so we have most people know of it, which is great. And we have somebody who is a little nervous about it, which is also great. So let me see if I can kind of calm some of your nerves tonight with how you can use it with students with disabilities. So here's what we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about what AI is, the 5 big ideas of AI, how you can use it for student support, how you can use it for social skills and life skills, some different AI platforms for accessibility, and then I'm going to give you some AI teacher time savers at the end. So what is AI? AI is artificial intelligence, and we usually look at it in 3 silos. We look at machine learning of it, we look at the cognitive ability of the software, and then we also look at the strength of it. So with our machine learning, we look at the simulation of human intelligence processes by machines that learn as they work. So they get smarter as they work. The cognitive abilities, the software can solve problems, complete tasks, and find solutions without human interaction. And then we look at the strength. A weak AI requires human interaction like a voice assistant like Siri or Alexa, and a strong AI would not require human interaction like a self-driving car. Here are just some different features of AI, from deep learning all the way to chatbots. And then I love this graphic because it kind of shows you the different ways that AI works and the different things that it does as it relates to being a human program. So we have everything from machine learning to natural language processing, which we'll talk more about later, to speech, to expert systems, to planning and optimizing, to vision and robotics. I love this graphic because at first, when I started learning about AI, I didn't know how a chatbot works. So now this shows you how you go from natural language questioning into a chat box for natural language processing, how it parses it to this knowledge base, generates a response, and then gives it back to you as a natural language answer. So it's a pretty cool flow chart. Now let's talk about the 5 big ideas of AI. The 5 big ideas of AI are perception, representation and reasoning, learning, natural intelligence, and social impact. So how do you think AI could be used to solve the needs of your students that struggle in the classroom setting? So think about your students that are struggling in your classroom. How do you think that AI could be used to solve some of those needs? I think maybe chatbot, Siri, environmental controls, many ways you can help students that are struggling in your classroom. Ooh, differentiation, support, give students a starting point. I like that one. Generate ideas for them to write, act as a co-teacher or tutor, help them edit writing, help explain concepts, create age-appropriate text, support new teachers. Yeah, definitely. Idea generator. Oh, these are so great. You guys are awesome. With ideas to questions, to start essays, to college writing, to writing topics, differentiate style levels, individualized assistance, personalized learning, writing fluency. Okay, writing prompts, help for prompts, learning accelerators. Ooh, use a block-based programming tool. That'd be cool. That's cool. And I can ask more questions and think more. Okay, I like that. Y'all are coming up with some really great ideas. More opportunities to feel seen and heard. Yes, definitely. About 10 seconds left if you want to add anything. All right, y'all came up with some really great answers. So let's see what else we have. So we have some great answers that we went through. Now let's talk about AI for student support. The first one I want to talk about is speech recognition. AI for speech recognition can help students with speech impairments communicate more effectively. It can convert spoken word into text in real time, so it makes note-taking and class discussion participation easier for them. They can use AI voice assistants to control their environments, giving a student with maybe a physical disability a way to verbally control the environment around them. Speech-to-text abilities can help students with written expression needs as well. Optical character recognition is the next type of AI I want to talk about. And you see this used with students with visual impairments. I don't know if anybody's worked with students with visual impairments, worked with them like 10 years ago, but in order to use the OCR recognition, you used to have this gigantic computer box thing that they rolled into your classroom and you put the text underneath it and it blew it up for them to see really big, but it was such a hassle to use it. But now with AI, OCR recognition can happen like that. And it can happen on any laptop, any smartphone, any device, really. You don't need that giant computer anymore to take up all the space in your classroom. It helps students with visual impairments access written materials. It converts text into a printed text into a digital format that allows for the use of screen readers and other AT to access the text-based content. It gives image descriptions for different images, and it shares them with the students. And it also provides a lower cost solution for visually impaired students on any device now. Natural language processing. I mentioned this earlier. So natural language processing can help students with learning disabilities understand complex texts. It can break down complex sentences into simpler terms, provides definitions for unfamiliar words, and can provide students with help comprehending difficult written material. So all of this natural language processing that you see in chatbots and the other forms of AI are really great for students, especially students with learning disabilities, or auditory processing difficulties. Natural language processing works wonderfully to provide accessibility for those students. Personalized learning. I know as an Atlanta Public Schools employee, personalized learning is big with us in our district, and AI really helps with that. So AI algorithms can analyze student performance data to identify areas where they need additional support. And then it can customize learning materials to their individual needs. It can also provide individualized feedback to help students understand their mistakes and then learn from them. AI can adapt to each student's learning style and pace and provide a more effective and engaging learning experience for the student, all just through AI. Some more accessibility tools: text-to-speech for students with reading difficulties, closed captioning and sign language recognition for those with hearing impairments. It can provide adaptive assessments tailored to students' needs and a more accurate measure of their knowledge and abilities. And overall, it provides a lower cost assistive technology solution for all students. It used to be that we had to have a separate device or a separate program for assistive technology, but now with AI, we're able to use all the same programs and the same devices that their peers are using and have a low cost or no cost solution to their needs. You can also create and complete study guides. AI can check and edit work to help students identify and learn from their errors. It can create test preparation materials designed for their areas of need, and provide access to the classroom for students who are unable to attend school in person. I had a student several years ago, and we had to buy like this giant $20,000 robot for her to drive around to attend school. But now with AI, she has so much more access. She would have so much more access to the building and to school than she did back then. And it's crazy because that was less than 10 years ago. So to see how far it's come in just 10 years, it's crazy to think of what the next 10 years holds for all of this. So here's just some benefits of AI for educational institutions. So it facilitates more personalized learning. It improves the teaching experience. It automates basic activities, including grading, because who out there hates grading? As a teacher, I never liked grading. I threw away more papers than I graded, probably. Don't tell anybody. Makes adaptive learning possible. It enables support from AI tutors or virtual assistants. There's a great AI tutoring program called Primer on Google Play that does this. That's just phenomenal. It provides feedback for students and educators, and it provides easy access to required information. So now I got this just off of Twitter from Nicole Biscotti, just 20 ways that students can use ChatGPT. Because I think as teachers, we love to use AI and we're not afraid of it, but we get a little hesitant when we turn towards our students using it. So here are just some different ways in reading and writing, in math, in homework studying and time management, in STEM, and in literacy that they can use. I'm going to highlight like one or two out of each column. So they can use it as translation software. They can convert units of measurement or find steps to solve problems with explanations and examples. They can use it to help them answer questions or explain academic concepts they don't understand. They can help it create a schedule or a calendar for them. They can help it. They can use it to help find alternative methods to solve complex equations or explain theories. And with literacy, they can use it to convert text to other genres for comparison, get summaries, get feedback on writing, generate outlines. Like the sky's the limit with what they can do with AI as in ChatGPT. So AI for social skills. One of the things I always struggled with my students with disabilities was their social skills. And it's one thing for me to model a social skill for a student, but it's another thing for them to have a peer or somebody that they can more relate to model social skills for them. So AI could be a great use for social skills modeling and learning. It can provide social conversation prompts. They can easily participate in role playing and social skills. It can assist students with answering questions appropriately. If they're in a social situation, they're not quite sure how to answer that question the right way, they can ask ChatGPT or another AI chatbot how to help them answer the question correctly or appropriately. And it can create role play as various people or characters. So if you're role playing how to interact with a potential employer, you can have AI be that employer and interact with the student in that way. AI for life skills. So beyond social skills, the next thing we usually look at with students with disabilities is life skills. Are they ready for life beyond school? So AI could really do a lot of incredible things to help prepare our students to be independent in society. It can help provide steps for completing tasks efficiently. If they're at a job site and they need to know how to do something in certain steps, AI can put those steps in order for them. It can answer those common life skills questions, those mom questions, like I'm a 39-year-old adult with advanced degrees and I don't know how to boil rice. I always have to call my mom and ask her how to cook rice for some reason. AI can help me with that. I don't have to call my mom and ask her those mom questions anymore. It can provide reminders. It can schedule things for them, give them calendar notifications, bus routes, transportation help, and it can create and assess workflows for tasks. So one of the big things I used to do when I worked with students in the Transition Academy was we would go to job sites and I would have to take pictures of them doing every step of the procedure in a workflow for their job. Well, AI can do that for me now. AI can tell them the right steps to do and probably even in a better way than I thought to do it to start with. So AI can come up with that workflow for them, and then we can just put that workflow up so they can see it and they can follow that workflow every time they do the task. So here's an example of an AI-powered workflow. You have your order or your schedule, then you go into your preparation or your acquisition of what you're getting, then you have your post-processing, then you have your interpretation, and then you go back to the beginning. So any workflow that they're doing, AI can have it scheduled out like this. So here's just some different platforms for accessibility. Seeing AI is a Microsoft platform, and so is InnerVoice. And Seeing AI is one of the programs where you hold your phone up and it will verbally describe what it sees. InnerVoice is a language processing app by Microsoft as well, and it helps students learn how to naturally use their voice that are nonverbal. Helpicto app is another speech learning app, which is more of like an augmentative communication app. And then facial recognition controls are also available in most smartphones, and they will recognize your facial recognition and tell you what kind of emotions that are being displayed. Now, if you haven't seen this, I'm not going to play it because we're running low on time, but I would definitely recommend watching this, The Greatest. It's a wonderful video. Just kind of shows you what some of the Apple built-in features are for AI. And then this is the InnerVoice by iTherapy. So give that a watch too if you're interested in seeing what InnerVoice is like. Now, I told you I'd give you some goodies for teachers. So I found this on Twitter or X, Twitter, whatever we call it now. This is just some ChatGPT teaching time savers. And I've tried a bunch of these and they are amazing. I have to say, IEP goals written by ChatGPT, total time saver. I love them. I showed all my teachers how to do it. They were so thrilled. So passage questions, discussion prompts, IEP goals, templates, quizzes, essay analyzation, vocabulary building, permission slips. I wrote a permission slip. It was way better and way more comprehensive than any permission slip I've ever written in my life. Essay feedback, pre-reading help, differentiation, slideshows, lesson plans, rubric creation. I hate creating rubrics. ChatGPT helps me out with it. Here are just some more. This is from Ditch That Textbook. So 20 ways to use ChatGPT in the classroom. Use it as a complex source of information than Google. Provide students access to good examples. Remix student work. Ask it for definitions. Ask it for feedback. Ask it to do teacher tasks for you. Ask it to think, pair, share. Grade the bot. Debate the bot. Ask the bot for advice. Use it to summarize texts. Use it for insight into difficult to solve problems. Ask it to write your lesson plans. Anticipate the response you'd expect from the bot. Take several responses and make a better product. Create personalized learning experiences. Provide tutoring or coaching. Generate prompts and questions to facilitate discussions. Provide information and answer questions, and supplement in-person instruction. I love using ChatGPT to supplement my in-person instruction because it's like I can be 5 places in my classroom at once, but I'm still just one place. All right, these are my sources. Thank you guys so much for joining tonight. At the end, I just want to know, how confident do you feel about ways to implement AI in the classroom now? All right, let's see how we did. All right, so we still got one person that's totally not sure. That's okay. Hopefully more Curipod will help you out, help you feel more comfortable with it. But we have lots of confident and somewhat confident people. I love it. So once again, I'm Renee Dawson. Follow me on Twitter or X at APSITS Dawson. Shoot me an email or check out my digital resume.
Thank you so much, Renee. I think I've been hanging out a little bit. I was like, wait, is it this time? This time? But you still had some time. So I was like, let me put back in a minute. There was so much awesome stuff in there and so many resources and platforms I'd never even heard of. Like, I've added quite a few of those to my little Post-it note. So it's so many platforms that I want to check out tomorrow. Thank you so much for sharing all of that with us.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me tonight.
Yeah, it's been awesome. And guys, we will make sure that you are able to access all of the recordings if you have registered for Curicon. And also a lot of the speakers will be making their lessons public. So we will get those out to you as well, because I know a lot of folks wanted those awesome resources, Renee. So
yeah, definitely. I'm happy to share.
Awesome. We will definitely get those out to you guys. So keep an eye on your email and look in Twitter, X, whatever you guys want to call it, see if they've been shared out. But we'll get everybody what they need. And again, thank you so much.
My pleasure. Have a good night.
Too. Guys, I just want to remind everybody again about all of the wonderful options that you have to win some really cool Curipod prizes, some Curicon shirts, some books, some really amazing things. So make sure you're keeping up with your bingo card. Share it out on all your socials. Let all your buds know that this is where they need to be the rest of the week. And I am so excited to be here with y'all. Let's get ready for our last session of the night. It's going to be a great one. And I'll see you guys there in just a moment.
Here we come, the future's awesome. We're riding to